The story we're about to see is of a young man who got fooled way too hard by someone who he thought was the one. This is Justin, an extremely unremarkable 18-year-old with a lack of aspirations and 2 wobbly thumbs. He only began to use dating apps because he saw himself as an introvert, but this inadvertently led from one thing to another. It all happened whilst he was at the park, taking the obvious route of not looking at anything around him other than his phone, because he needed to match with someone. Then it happened. A match. For the first time in a while, he was finally happy. What he said afterwards said it all.
The camera quality's horrible. I think my camera's better than that.
Anyway, the point is, something happened to Justin that was so life-changing, he just had to write an article on it. But, to find out why, let's go back to where it all began.
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. Listen, can you do a favour for me?
Yeah, sure, what is it?
So, I'm going to a meeting today, and I need you to look after my house for me.
Oh yeah, of course, I'll do anything for you, babe.
Aw, I know I can count on you, Jojo.
Hang on, where do you live?
I'll text you the address. It shouldn't be too far.
Okay, I'll see you soon then.
Great. Remember to take out the trash for me, and make sure no one breaks in it.
Hey, see you soon.
Alright, love you.
Love you too.
Justin was on top of the world. An invitation to stay at his girlfriend's house? All day? Be damned if he was going to turn down an opportunity like this.
It's a strange place to put the rubbish bags.
Justin was never one to judge someone based on where they placed their rubbish bags, mostly because he never knew how rubbish bags worked. By request, and out of the goodness in his heart, Justin did indeed eject the bags from the enclosures of their place of residence. One thing he didn't do, however, was check inside the bags.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
There were many things going on inside Justin's head. What happened? Who did this? Why does Kristill have it? Why is it severed? These questions won't be answered for a few minutes, so hold your horses. Justin was not only divided by this terrible discovery, he was also dissected alive in doing so. Metaphorically speaking, obviously. Although just about recovered from his encounter with a foot, Justin was cautious that there were men trying to kill people. Fortunately, lunchtime had came, and he was quite hungry. Unfortunately, the meal he saw was less than appetizing.
Oh my god.
It was becoming painfully obvious that Kristill was hiding something, whether that be someone else's murder, or perhaps a murder she had done. As it turns out, the latter was becoming more and more likely. Why would you store a severed hand in the fridge if you weren't psychotic?
I'm a block. That's weird.
In all his years of living, Justin had never encountered such nonsense. Kristill had blocked his number. He couldn't get through to her. But why was that? Meanwhile, Kristill was attending to separate business. She was having a very specific discussion with her boss about very specific things.
But boss, it's going to be difficult to lure him over to a place where no one will find us.
Listen, I don't give a shit. We're running low on blood supplies and we need more bodies, and if you need to do it. Honestly, I couldn't give less of a fuck if you do it ethically or not.
So, I could just lead him to the forest and intimidate him or something.
Christ, do I have an idiot written on my forehead or something? I already said you can do what you need to do it. It's either that or our supply is fucked.
Well, just out of curiosity, what would happen if this failed?
Then I will grab a shotgun and blast your face until it looks like chewed bubblegum infested with nuclear waste. Comprende?
Yes, I understand.
Good. I'll be in touch.
Hello, is this Larky?
Yes, it is. Do you have someone I can kill?
As a matter of fact, I do. He's a fine specimen of a man, and enough blood sample to last the second quarter of this year.
Great. I can finally use my sword for something useful.
You have a sword?
Hell yeah. I only bought it so whenever someone annoys me, I can grab it and slice them bollocks off. Or whatever it is off. In one swing.
Holy shit. You serious? You're one of them testicle-cutting type of people?
Yeah, they used to call me Larky the Ballbuster years ago.
Well, that is just great. I could do one of them. Meet me at mouth of vendor-capped drove, and we'll come up with a plan.
Of course. I'll be there ASAP.
Justin had begun to think the worse, only because he couldn't think of any way she could cover this up without sounding dodgy. Besides, blocking the number was strange enough to convince him of that. As if by luck, more damning evidence against her was brought. Some coordinates on a piece of paper. This can only mean one thing. Something was at those coordinates that would tie the whole thing together. Without a second wasted, Justin was up and out to find out what the hell was going on. He might lose sleep if he didn't find out. Justin had found himself torn, whether it was an actual fascination on whatever the hell was going on, or some strange biological yearning for the days of public executions. Either way, he was about to find something odd. Slashing through the trees with his newly acquired dagger, Justin had encountered the harsh environment of the forest land. He had no idea what he had gotten himself into, but his curiosity had truly piqued. Rightly so, Justin was confused. Had he found something strange? Perhaps this place had answers, and even if it didn't, he was checking it out anyway. Justin was naive, thick, and extremely gullible to what he just did. Those were blood tubes, storing blood for something. However, he had been empowered and vowed to take them as evidence for a crime, likely murder.
What are you doing here?
Don't you see? There's literally body parts in your house. A severed foot? In your bins? A hand? In your fridge?
Oh, Justin, you poor naive sod. I knew all along. It meant to be in the bin bags, to keep it warm and unstinky. So I put it near the Wi-Fi router. Pretty cool, huh?
Wait. So,
You knew about this? You did it?
Duh! Was it obvious? My house, my rules, my body parts.
Justin hadn't been this shocked since he learnt of the execution of Anne Boleyn in history class.
Now, I want you to meet my friend. Larky, this is Justin. Justin, this is Larky.
Hello, Justin. I'm going to eat your heart.
Now listen, Justin. We can do this the easy way or the hard way. The easy way being you give us those blood tubes and you get killed. The hard way being getting killed if you don't hand them over.
No. Get your own blood tubes. I'm going to take this to the police. And they're going to lock you up, lock you away.
And you have nothing to threaten me with. You're a fucking worm.
Okay, fine. I'll consider it. If you tell me why.
Whatever. So I'm looking for some people who want to collect some blood to keep our group sustained with youthfulness.
So, like a cult then?
No, it's not a cult. It's one of those people who share our interests and aspirations.
Justin's wobbling thumbs told him one thing. That was bullshit. What's even worse, he knew he had to fight either Larky or both of them if he wanted to escape alive.
This could have gone better if you just agreed to our sacrifice. But now, my friend Larky has to kill you. Isn't that a shame?
You know how long I've been holding back from doing this?
A few months?
Nah, a week. You know how long a week is? 7 days, you son of a bitch.
Justin had to do something, or he'd be dinner for these loonies. So, he did the only thing he could.
Fight!
Someone to kiss, someone to kick you. There's no way you couldn't slip through. Or at least I see you trying. So kind of you to bless us with your effortlessness. We're grateful and so strangely comforted. And I wonder how you putting us under. 'Cause we can't take our eyes off the t-shirt and ties combination. We'll see you later in later. Someone to kiss, someone to kick you. There's nothing that you couldn't slip through. Or at least that's the impression I get. 'Cause you're smooth and you're wet and she's not aware yet, but she's yours. Always saying use me. She had you cruising. Imagine that it's there on a plate. You're our rendezvous. It means that you'll never be frightened to make 'em wait for a while.
What kind of voodoo magic is this, Jojo?
You fool.
I have a black belt in secret art of deflecto.
Justin did not have a black belt in any martial arts, nor is there such a thing as deflecto. But because Kristill and Larky are avid serial killers, they are none the wiser.
Hey, Justin! Need a hand?
Kristill, what the fuck?
Sadly, one thing Justin had failed to consider was his one weakness, the sight of bodiless anatomy.
You little bastard! You killed one of my important assets! Worst of all, you used a dagger! I mean, really! Why not a knife? Or I don't know, a machine gun! My dagger, what are you? Or...
Hold on. I killed your most important asset. And you only care about is how I killed him? Seriously?
Yeah, well, he's expendable. Anyone can slice off another person's head. Like me, I'm just so lucky to have a perfect subject right in front of me.
It turns out that Kristill was just as hungry as Larky, as she felt more and more like a slasher type antagonist.
Hello?
Have you killed him yet?
Well, I was about to. But you interrupted me.
Oh well, that's a shame, isn't it? I suppose you better get on with it. What does that? What did you do?
He tried to escape. I somehow stopped him.
Oh dear. Well, we can't be having any of that silly nonsense, can we?
Who are you?
I'm afraid I can't tell you until you tell me who you are.
Well, I'm the guy who's about to get murdered.
I see. So our dinner then. Oh dear. What happened?
I stabbed her. She fell. May or may not be bleeding.
Interesting. Now we know who we're dealing with.
Well, who are you then?
Well, I'm the leader of our glorious network. I entice people to murder for blood, and the blood keeps us youthful.
Oh yeah? What about Kristill?
What about her?
Why did she want to kill me?
Well, not really. I just told her to use dating apps to lure victims, and hack and slash human sacrifices, if you will.
But I'm still alive. You didn't kill me.
Yeah. But the best part is now we get to find you, which means killing more people who happen to look like you until we, find you.
What about her?
What? Her? She's merely an asset, a replaceable, inessential, expendable person who could easily be replaced by our hundreds of other people. You should join us, if you don't want to be hunted.
Nah, I'm good.
Suit yourself, but do know that we will look for you, we will find you, and we may or may not kill you depending on how we feel.
Yeah, good luck. Get low of that. I've killed one of them, and I've injured the other.
Oh. Don't worry about that. There's plenty more where that came from. And they're just as superfluous as that woman. Who knows? Your dad might be one of us.
That's bullshit. I know my dad. He certainly does not drink blood.
I wouldn't bet on that. Goodbye.
Justin knew she wouldn't be getting up and decided to make her stay down.
That person on your phone, he thinks you're expendable. And I think he's right.
Can't see. Too much blood coming on my body.
Well, you could try drinking it. Just a suggestion.
Justin, despite having no experience in this field, went away unscathed. Nobody knows what happened to Kristill and Larky. Some say Kristill survived, others say she died. Either way, they're gone. Justin wasn't entirely sure what he learned during that experience, but he did feel weird. He knew he committed murder, but then also knew he did it in self-defense. This only slightly put him at ease. Perhaps he could tell this person what he truly felt after the experience.
You won't believe the day I had.